Cool. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Nick, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most pressing issues facing our generation right now, and that is clickbait. Now, this is especially coming off the heels of my last talk. I wanted to keep that serious vibe. But first, we're going to talk about me a bit. And who am I? Who cares? I don't like who am I slides, but I really like that free slide that everyone else is taking, so here's some puppies. What I want to get to is clickbait. So let's say that you're running through some articles, you're reading a little bit of news, and then all of a sudden you get hit with this, and you're like, 51, 25, that's like at least 8 different. I should probably check this out. And like, it's talking about truth. It's so like, what could lead to so much vitriol from all dermatologists? I'm just shocked. Well, don't get fooled. I've spent like 15 minutes on this site, and now there's Russian toaster factories asking for my IP address. So if you don't want to end up like that, you should really consider looking into how to find and avoid clickbait. And at the end of the day, like, this is not, I guess it's not that important of a talk, but I felt that I needed to address this because I saw probably the dumbest thing I've seen on the internet. And I've been on a lot of internet, so I was on BuzzFeed having a good time looking at high quality articles when I see this bullshit. Make some toast and we'll reveal what kind of friend you are. What does that mean? I looked at this and I was like, do you know what I know now? I now know that I am a protective friend because I like brioche toast, heavily toasted, cut diagonally. What is that? I am mystified. How do they know this? And so I was like, no, we need to address this problem now, and Ignite is the perfect venue to do this. So I am going to give you, on behalf of Ignite Cal Poly, the declassified school clickbait survival guide. I'm sorry, I can't look at this. Just please make it stop. Anyways, so clickbait is actually not just an internet problem. It originally started as something called yellow journalism at the beginning of the 20th century. This whole idea of like some of these really ridiculous headlines, headless body and topless bar is one of my favorite headlines. And it's actually had a large effect on society. A lot of people claim that the Spanish-American War was actually severely overrepresented by this clickbait yellow journalism. And as a result, there led to a lot of really false conceptions, sort of like how we have this fake news now. So one of the best ways to see what your clickbait is to look at what site are you on. Are you on cracked.com? You're probably looking at clickbait. I mean, look, a better movie inside of Titanic, unless that movie is Avatar, they are numerically wrong. Facebook links are also a huge source of clickbait because you get these really strange titles that reel in your curiosity, and you're like, well, what is it? What is it? What did the vet get out of this dog's stomach? I don't know. I gotta know. Email, also a huge, oh no, it's so smart. For those of you, this is probably you got to be really careful. You got to make sure. For those of you in the back, that's my thesis advisor. Yeah, I don't know. I had to be careful. Fortunately, I'm not the only person out there. There's actually a hashtag called Stop Clickbait that literally just posts what it is above the clickbait. It's wonderful. They are truly doing the good work in making sure that we don't keep clicking on these stupid ads. Facebook is also trying to help, but ended up being terrifying. They actually log how long it takes from you clicking a link to how long you go back to Facebook. And if it's a short amount of time, they're like, that's no content, clickbait. So good try, Facebook, but you're still freaking terrifying. And so at the end of the day, like, clickbait is really tricky to deal with. And like psychology, apparently hard to study. But you kind of have to just fight against the psychology of this like incredibly alluring links. And classifying clickbait is kind of like classifying adult films. This is the official Justice Potter Stewart is a Supreme Court justice who said basically, I don't know what adult films are, but I know them when I see them. So that's really the best we can kind of say. There is actually one positive thing about this. Yellow journalism, after it was shut down, is what led to the original right to privacy laws, was to fight yellow journalism and the paparazzi. So it actually has led to a little bit of good, so maybe clickbait will too. However, there is one link that you can always trust clicking, and that is Ignite, and tonight we have 15 reasons why. Thank you very much.